Hello, hello. Welcome back. We are here, and I thought today maybe I'd talk about a little more strategy with the cornhole, even though you might not think there's too much strategy, but I believe there is. So, just going to be setting up some scenarios, kind of showing you some different things that may happen throughout your games, and I would say the best way to manage those. Little strategy can go a long way once you really start throwing two, if you want to get into it. So this, I simply call this the alley, where there's two bags on either side, one of the most common things you'll see. And with this, instead of going up high, getting a nice big arc and not letting it slide much, I would just let it slide. Going down a little lower, not too much arc, getting some good speed on it, and trying to ricochet off of either side to slide it right in the hole. This is a perfect one to just try and get that slide going. If you can get it in the middle and it's sliding good enough, not too fast, then you'll get it in. So I got 10 bags here. I'm thinking I'll make 5 of them with the alley. Let's test it out. Oh, yep, and of course you got to be able to hit that alley. If you can't hit the alley, then yeah, or you start creating more of an alley. Oh, see, those are some ugly looking throws. Wowzers. Well, I guess I'm not making 5 unless I start cracking down. You see, even right now with all those bags, it's still an alley. There is still that hole, that opening. Oh, you see, a lot of arc. Well, that was what I was trying to get across for more than just the one, but see how it kind of bounced off of either side? Or sometimes it just bounces off of one side. Yeah, I'm just throwing that way too much. Huh. Yep. Let's see. I have been throwing a lot more on this side. Oh, or you can just Kobe it right in. No problem there. That's what I like to do with those purple bags because they sometimes stick a little more. Let's try that one more time because that was just rough. So, and even with any alley, technically this worked. So they were placed here. We're going to move them down. So then, even if they are a little lower down, I'd still say go for it. Go for trying to do a little lower, less arc, letting that slide. Trying to hit the base of the board toward the bottom. Some people might not recommend this, but this is my strategy at least. So you're not changing the throw too much, just the arc. Oh, we'll land it right on top, slide that a little more. That'll work too. You see, now I've separated the alley. Sure, is there a little bit like that? That is perfect. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Use those sides. If there's any hole whatsoever, you got to use that side. Bump it off. Bam. Oh, you see, I was even using that one to try and bump it in a little more. Oh, thought that was going to Kobe it. Wow, I'm throwing a little over. I look down at my feet to make sure I'm still in place. Huh. Got a little extra strength today. Oh, I think I can make all 3 of these. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I didn't drag him. All right, well, basically, yeah. The alley can work in any way. Really, the big thing is just trying to bounce it off of either side. And I'd say trying to go a little lower, speeding it up. All right, next one, a very common one as well. This one I call the blocker because of how frequently it happens too. That's why we're showing you. So there's 2 types of blockers. We're just going to start with that one. So with this one, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to hit that thing. Same throw as the alley. Little less arc, trying to hit that base, slide it in, and bump that guy right on in. And if you throw it good enough and low enough with enough speed, you can get both of them in at the same time. But just like that, you see? I mean, I didn't get the one I wanted in, but I surely bumped that. So increase the challenge a little more, getting it down to there. See, that's where it starts to get a little more tricky. Because then you're wondering, can I get that far forward? But I have that on the sticky side too, so watch. You see? First off, I hit it on top. I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to hit it a little lower, but even with that throw, almost already in, and then bam, and then you got it in. Oh, and then we got that one. Then one more. That's real low. So then at that point, it's not too much lower, just a few inches from the last. But when it is that low, you have two options. You could consider trying to hit that all the way in, or you can try and go up and over. In this scenario, I'm just going to try and hit it in. I still got a few more bags. Ooh, you got to be straight on though. That's the hardest part about this scenario, which is why if you go first and you land a blocker that's a little closer than this one, very effective. But even this one, it is still very effective. Honestly, this one might actually be the most effective. You see, I'm just throwing right on over. It's hard to get it down low like that one. See how it slid? And if you got a backboard like I do now, then that is absolutely ideal. Oof. So you see now that level of lowness, maybe it's a little too low. So yeah, probably if it's that far away from the hole, I would say you could probably get it in anywhere from there to there. But start to get over here, and at least my mind naturally has the tendency clearly to go right up and over. And speaking of up and over, just going into a segue of up and over, we got this guy. And this one, another scenario, happens frequently, especially when people are getting pretty good, landing on the board more. This is just the wall. The Great Wall of China is what we call it. And it just starts stacking up. So there's two options here. Depends on the scenario of the game for this one. If you gotta win the game, you gotta Kobe Bryant it. Up and over, which means a much bigger arc. You're gonna wanna get that thing high because you don't wanna get any of those in either and push them in, which you could if you hit it too hard. Second option, if you already have a good lead and you just wanna make sure they don't get more points, I just slide it right into the pile. Not too hard, but a good amount. You can arc it up to land it at the very base of the board, or you can slide it right in and it should work. But for this demonstration, I'm gonna try and Kobe Bryant it over. See what I got. I'm hoping maybe I can get two of them in. Pure slam dunk. Bam! Just like that. That is how it is done. First throw in. Let's go. These are some things that I sometimes practice because it's good to... There it is. And 2 out of 3. Kobe Den. Those bags are pretty dang close. I mean, there's a fine line of trajectory where you can miss. You can easily go over with these throws. Yep, it's almost too easy. Oh. And then sometimes it gets in your head too. And then you don't throw like normal. Oh, you see, that's the danger of the Kobe, because then throws can get closer. Or bam, you see, you can just do a little light toss right into the pile. That's the second strategy, just getting some on. So just kind of toss it at the pile lightly, not too hard. You know what I'm saying? And let's try one other one. Something that's a little more fun, I think. Of course, I got my slippery bags there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that one, my first Kobe, hit this side, bounced all the way over. Pretty cool. That was some good throwing. So anyway, these ones are pretty close to being in. Might be too easy, but these are the slide-ins. These are your golden opportunities, especially if these are your bags and not the opponent's. So if these are your bags, you want to get both those in. You only got 2 bags left, what do? Well, there's few options, but honestly, just going directly in the middle and seeing what happens with that first bag might be your best option, because you want to drag them both in, which can be hard. But sometimes I'll take a little side out, and I'm going to be aiming a little more toward the right one. Right middle. Oh! And you see, I didn't hit it hard enough. If I would have just had a little more power on that, that one would have got pushed in. Mine would be close to going in. The other one would have been almost there. So now, all we got is a Kobe Bryant or a hard push. We got the original 2 in, but... So, Another thing with those, if they are really that close, then honestly, just a big slam on, you know, that will get it done. Just that power alone, depending on your bag. If you got these slippery bags with the loose grains like I do, let's see. I feel like I had some other techniques, other scenarios. I'll just throw a few, clear the mind. Oh, sometimes throwing them reminds me. But yeah, the pushing is a good one. I am a common guy that will try and push them in. It's just a slight different throw on the arc, but try to get more power, and then less arc can create that golden push. See right there, that shot, golden shot forward to start. Because now watch, I got 4 more bags. Let's see if I can push that one in. Oh, up and over. See, it's got hard to get a low bag though. It really is. Ah, there it is. See, now that is exactly what I'm talking about. And look at this. See that little smidgen of an alley? I think this purple bag, even though it is a little bigger, I think I'm going to be able to get it right through those, push those slightly to the side, get this guy in. Let's see. Oh, nope. I wasn't. I didn't land it flat. And if you don't land it flat, you don't got control. Well, anyway, this was fun. I've had a very great day. I had a great day of work with my coworkers, Molly and Lexi. Honestly, one of the most fun days of therapy I've had. We were just talking, catching up. It was good stuff. So keep those positive vibes going. Let's get one more throw with the open boards. Final throws. We'll stay on this side. Nice. Nice. 12 bag. That's what I'm talking about. 12 bag. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Doesn't happen every day. All right. See if I can get another one. Might be able to push him in. Oh, pushed him farther away. Oh, Kobe'd it almost. I'll push him in. That's only 2 for those. Oh, Will about to be 2. Oh no. Oh no. For me, getting on means nothing. It's all got to get it in or nothing. That's the level I'm at. But I would, there's the push, but I would highly recommend if you're still starting out, if you think that this is some crazy throwing, I would recommend just trying to land on the board first. Like that bottom purple one, that's a good shot. Taking these techniques and strategies into account as you've thrown a little more. Dang, started out so good. That's all right though. Still got a 12 bag. It's still there. Just getting it consistent is with practice. Okay, one more, you know. I mean, I like that I ended it with that 12 bag, but I only made 6. 6 out of like the first 8, technically. I didn't make a single purple bag. Oh yeah, one thing that I was saying yesterday that you couldn't hear, how I wanted to end it off today, was just trying to think about, for yourself and myself too, I was thinking about it yesterday, was how you want to be remembered. Ooh. I think that's how you want to be remembered. It's very important to think about. Because then you're reflecting on your entire life. And it's never too late to change how you want to be viewed, how you want to be remembered. Your perspective and other people's perspectives of you, ideally they can match. So you're not being fake to anyone else. That's why I'm out here creating these videos too. This is me. This is who I am. So, yeah, I was just thinking, how would I want to be remembered? And right now, I think I would be remembered as a very positive, uplifting person. I think that would be one very big trait of mine, one of my key traits, and I agree with it. But I was also thinking then, after yesterday's video, how that might not be how I want to be viewed, or not as my main trait at least. I feel like I want to be a leader, because the people who are leaders help others attain the same greatness. Whether or not it's on the same magnitude, it's still greatness. So, and that's what I want to achieve. I'm only as good as the people I'm trying to help inspire, help motivate to get out there. So, and the best leader I think ever, Commander Irwin. Irwin Smith from Attack on Titan, what a legend. He is the best ever, and if you don't want to be like him, I don't know what you're doing. Wow. Well, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the bags are literally sticking out. So, but yet I only made 5, but they all stacked right on top of each other. Interesting. Well, anyway, this was fun. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed today, and maybe you learned something, maybe you picked something up along the way, but just keep practicing, dedicate your heart to your passion, and we'll catch you hopefully tomorrow with the machete. I am excited. I'm gonna practice a little first, so I make sure I'm not risking cutting off a finger. But thank you, and I will talk to you later.